Hi, welcome back to ritzyventurez and welcome to episode 6 of my Vietnam series. This episode is focused on Ha Long Bay, which is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Ha Long Bay was the most significant reason for me curating a trip to Vietnam. This episode includes various cruise options, various cost options, as well as various methods to book your cruise. Before I proceed further, kindly like and subscribe to the channel. It gives me great motivation to see your likes and comments. With that, let's start episode number 6, my day trip to the astonishingly gorgeous and tranquil Ha Long Bay. So Ha Long Bay comes in Quang Ninh province in northern Vietnam. The bay has a 120-kilometer long coastline and has about 2,000 islets. For exploring Ha Long Bay, I had taken a day trip with return transport as a package. My trip started after being picked up from my hotel in Hanoi by a limousine. The Hanoi to Ha Long Bay distance is around 165 kilometers. With the new highway coming into operation, the distance has been reduced to 125 kilometers. We first stopped by at a pearl factory where pearls from Ha Long Bay were being cultured. After 2.5-hour long drive, we reached Tuan Chu Port. Yes, that's our cruise. It looked modest from outside but was posh from inside. Let's just hop into our cruise. Let's give my dear viewers a tour of my day cruise. So where is my table? Wait. I can see my name. So Rita is my name in case my viewers did not know. And La Renta Hotel and Spa is my Hanoi hotel which booked the trip for me. And that's the incredible view of Ha Long Bay from our table. I've taken a flight of steps and come to the cozy lounge area. On this deck, there is a very cute little swimming pool. Now I am at the topmost deck. With flags fluttering, people chilling around and the most panoramic view of Ha Long Bay from here, this was the most magical place to be in.
For you and show you something about our cruise, and please look at the TV. I will show you now, everyone. Please.
That's our tour guide briefing us about the trip. We were asked to have our lunch buffet. It was indeed a delectable spread. One mistake I made was I ordered for 3 watermelon juices when the waiter asked me for beverage preference. I had to pay for these juices later on, despite food being a part of the package. So don't assume that beverages are complimentary in this package. Post the sumptuous lunch, it was time to kickstart the activities planned for the day. We were asked to choose between bamboo boat ride or kayaking. I chose bamboo boat ride. So bamboo boats are this traditional Vietnamese boat used by the fishermen. In bamboo boats, they took us to Leon Cave, which is like a tunnel that is 100 meters in length. Leon Cave has an arc-like entrance leading to a lake. Our boat took us to see Hang Son Sot Cave, which is popularly known as a surprise cave. It is the largest cave in Ha Long Bay located at Bo Hon Island. It covers an area of 1,000 square meters. Caves were discovered by French travelers who were so astounded by it that they named it Grotte de Surprise or Cave of Surprises. The cave is colossal and left us surprised in a very pleasant way. The cave has two main chambers. The first chamber, known as the waiting room, has mainly stalagmites and stalactites. Now I am at the second chamber, known as the Serene Castle. This is grand and has an extremely high ceiling. This limestone cave is just 25 meters above sea level. The 800-meter long, well-lit walkway makes it not so difficult to navigate through it. It is one of the most popular caves in Vietnam. After the exhilarating experience of exploring the cave, we went back to our boat, which took us back to our cruise. Our cruise set sail for its next destination. Let me share a little tale that our guide told us about Halong Bay. Halong Bay in Vietnamese means descending dragon. The name is linked to a legend which believes that dragons descended from heaven to help the local people fight against foreign invasion. Let's discuss the various cruise options. You can either opt for an overnight cruise or a day cruise. I want to make two important points here. Number one, that the cost of the cruise varies as per the season. Number two, if you have time in hand, please book an overnight cruise. That's the incredible view you will wake up to from the cabin of your cruise. You can book your cruise through apps like Klook or Booking.com as well as through your hotel or tour operators. I had booked my cruise through my hotel in Hanoi. Okay, now let's get down at Titop Island, our last destination for the day. If you want, you can take around 450 steps to reach a viewpoint and get a panoramic view of the Halong Bay. However, I was a bit tired and thus decided to be at the beach and watch this game of beach volleyball played by these enthusiastic kids. That's the statue of Russian cosmonaut German Titop, who in 1961 became the second man to orbit the Earth. In 1962, the very next year, he visited Halong Bay and toured this area with Vietnam's most respected leader Ho Chi Minh. After Titop Island visit, we went back to our cruise. We were given some hot and refreshing snacks. I was tempted into buying some Halong Bay pearls, which I wore during my trip to Georgia. That brings me to a very pertinent question. Is Halong Bay a hype destination? Is it worth visiting Halong Bay? For me, it is bewitchingly beautiful, and its unadorned beauty touched my soul. You must visit Halong Bay once in your lifetime, and do come back and thank me for strongly recommending Halong Bay for your soul. That's the spectacular sunset at Halong Bay. Soon the cruise started its return journey and reached the port. The port with its shimmering lanterns looked like a newlywed bride. And that's the end of my most overwhelming trip to Halong Bay. Thanks for watching this episode, and thanks from the bottom of my heart for your likes and comments for my previous videos. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. It encourages me to create more such travel content for you from my travel diaries. And do watch the next episode on my trip to Ninh Binh.